Parliament withdrew the Stamp Act for 4 months after their passing it, but continued to impose other taxes, including a tax on tea. In September 1774, representatives from 12 colonies attended the first continental, that's hard to say, Congress in Philadelphia to discuss a course of action in Georgia, busy defending its frontier against Native American attack, was the only colony that did not attend the meeting. Georgian leaders, however, held their own first provincial Congress in January 1775. The majority of those who attended voted to remain loyal to Britain. On April 19, 1775, British troops clashed with colonial militia at Lexington on Concord in Massachusetts. Battles in Boston soon followed. People throughout the 13 colonies prepared for war with the British. Even in Georgia, the Patriot cause is gaining support. On July 4, 1775, Georgia held its second provincial Congress. After 2 weeks of meetings, the Congress created a state government. It also elected 3 representatives to Continental Congress. Georgians remained divided on the issue of seeking independence from Britain. Neighbors took opposing sides, families, friendships, and businesses broke up. From colonies resented Georgia's hesitation to join the fight against the British. South Carolina threatened to stop trade with Georgia, but ill feelings faded, and Georgia's 3 representatives approved the Declaration of Independence. By early February 1776, a fleet of British warships had landed on Tybee Island, Georgia. Their goal was to buy rice and other supplies in Savannah and carry them back to British forces in Boston. But on March 3rd, 1776, 600 Patriot militiamen enacted the vessels and set 3 of them on fire. The victory ended British control of Savannah until December 1778, when the British easily captured the Elijah Clark rose from being a poor Georgia frontierman to becoming a hero of the American Revolutionary War. In 1780, Clark led a militia charge against the British at Kettle Creek, Georgia. He spent the next several months raiding British and Loyalist troops in the Carolinas at Musgrove Hill, South Carolina. He commanded a successful full cavalry. The attack against British forces is in 1781, and Clark led one of the armies that recaptured Augusta from the British. After regaining Savannah, British forces captured many towns, including Augusta. In 1779, American forces, along with French soldiers aiding in the colonists' fight, attempt to retake Savannah. The failed month-long battle was one of the bloodiest of the war. American and French losses include about 1,000 dead, wounded, or taken prisoner. By 1781, however, the Americans had begun to overpower the British in battle. After battle, the Americans were getting closer. General Pulaski eventually died of wounds he suffered fighting for Savannah. On October 19, 1781, the British surrendered to the Americans at Yorktown, Virginia. 9 months later, Americans pushed out British troops still holed up in Savannah. But the war had left many parts of the colonies in ruins. Many Georgian homes were burned, crops were damaged, and plantations were destroyed. Thousands of slaves and loyalists left Georgia. Many went to Britain. Georgia was in worse shape than ever. Georgia slowly attracted new colonists and tradesmen to help repair the war's damage. Its Georgians relied heavily on slave labor to rebuild its plantation system. In 1787, the former colonies sent representatives to Philadelphia to write a constitution for the United States. Its Georgians, William Few and Abraham Baldwin, signed the document before it was sent to each state for approval. On January 2nd, 1788, Georgian officials approved the U.S. Constitution, and Georgia became the fourth U.S. state.